All Alabama Gardener with number 13 update on my growing big slicing onions. First thing as we come out the back door, first thing you see is this flower bed right here. And these blue flowers, and the pink ones also, and the white ones, are called bachelor buttons. So we'll get a close-up here of this one. They're prolific in the sense that they self-seed. And the bumblebees love them. See that big bumblebee right there? There's some more over there. But that's not what we come out to look at today. We come out to go look at the onion patch. June 6th, and it's time to look at the onions, the big slicing onions that I've been growing and making a series on. So let's take a look here and see what's going on. So remember we said that the number of blades up here will determine the number of rings down here in the onion. So let's count this one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 blades there on that onion. Important point, and I want to show you now, is it's beginning to bulb. See how much larger it is? It's beginning to do its bulbing process. So let's talk about bulbing. As you can see, this ground's not too hard, but it's hard enough. So what we're going to do for every onion is remove the soil carefully, of course. To where it's just like that. Where it's basically just sitting on top of the ground with the roots still in the ground, of course. And that's how it's going to grow on out. So let me get over here and show you this one. Now that one's not bulbing as much as that one, but it'll come. Now if you had real soft ground, like maybe sandy soil, you might not need to do this. But my ground is more hard, so I have to do this right here. Let's look at this one over here. So what you have to do is you have to go through your onion patch, and at each onion, remove the soil around it so that an onion can expand. If the soil is really tight, the onion cannot grow. So there you go, bulbing onions. This is what we've been growing for and working for. Now, once the onion starts bulbing, as you see here and here, I'm not going to add any more fertilizer. They've pretty much done their job for the fertilizer. But there is one more super important thing you must do, especially at this stage, and that is water, water, water. Because remember, an onion is mostly water. And I think it's beginning to bulb. So let's see how many blades we got on this big onion. We had that dry one down there if you want to count it. So that'll be, we'll call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like about 9. I would like to have more, but 9's not bad. The point is, it's beginning to bulb. So what I want to look at now is comparison between this row over here on the right and this row over here on the left. This row over here on the right was planted, the seeds was planted in October of last autumn. The seeds here on the left was planted on the 23rd of January this spring, or back in last winter. And they both have received the same treatment. Every time I fertilize this one, I fertilize that. Everything that I've done, they've been done to both sides equally. And actually, it looks to me like this row over here is doing better. Looks like it has bigger blades. It doesn't seem to have any more. Both of them seem to have about 9, possibly 10 blades. But these over here seem to be bigger, healthier for some reason. I have no idea why. So that might tell me that instead of taking my time in the autumn and trying to nurse these through winter outside, just wait and plant these seeds middle of January and get them ready to transplant out. So we'll see. The next step now is to see what happens with the bulbing on both of them. Now I'm going out to the big garden and we'll look at some onions that's growing out there. So this is some onions that I bought the slips already growing. I did not grow these from seed. So that's a pretty good sized onion there. Here's another one coming. The main difference between these and the ones up at the kitchen garden is this is a short day onion. So it's been bulbing for quite some time. Those up in the kitchen garden are a long day onion. So they have just now, the 6th of June, just now started bulbing. So for my area, a short day onion is better to grow, but I wanted to grow a different kind of variety that you can't get by slips. So the only way to do that is to grow it from seed yourself.